Video 12, Coach Debrief. This video is meant to demonstrate to technical directors and/or head coaches how to give constructive feedback to a coach or assistant coach who has just delivered a session.
Carl, how are you?
I'm good, Mark. Thank you for taking the time to evaluate me today, and I look forward to a little chat here to discuss my session.
Well, mate, I took a few notes,
Okay.
so I'm going to share the notes with you as I go through them, so there's no secrets. I want you to see all the stuff that I wrote down.
Thank you.
But I enjoyed it, mate. I thought you worked hard.
Thanks. I enjoyed working with the players, and thought the players really did a good job. They listened, they took on the information that I tried to give to them, and there was a talented group. They had some information already coming into the session, so it was a good group of players to work with.
So you felt it went well?
Yeah, I felt through the start of the session, I commanded the players and I showed them exactly what I wanted to see from them. And as we progressed, I found that I was able to get more into question and answer, guided discovery, just to pull out information from the players.
Good, mate, good. Was there any surprises from our pre-brief that we did? Do you remember we spoke about this and you said working with 14s, we never know we're going to get the right numbers and all that kind of stuff. Any surprises when you came in?
I think the players were at a little bit of a higher standard than I was expecting, so I did change with my analytical. I did make the spacing a little bit bigger to enable them to find more space to attack and to get success with the session topic they was trying to deliver.
Okay, all right, good. So that's a good reflection so far, Carl. But while we're on that topic, I'm going to challenge you a little bit more now. So if I was to say to you, Carl, we're going to do this session again, was there anything you'd change?
Like I say, with the analytical, I opened the space a little bit, just to give them a little bit more opportunity to get success. I think if I was going into this again with the same group of players, I may have a little discussion with the coach prior to find out who his attacking players are, who his defending players are, so that through my organisation I can adjust to ensure that I'm working with the attackers. So
I got you, mate. So what actually happened that gave you that initial, I need to make an adjustment here?
The spacing, the players were closing the attacker down very, very quickly, and it wasn't allowing the players to attack the defender to engage. So just making it a little bit bigger allowed the opportunity for the attacker to engage the defender as she dribbled, so that she could then show a move to explode into space behind.
And also enabled, I felt, the opportunity to see the space behind the defender, knowing that the opportunity was to attack there, yeah. Had you anticipated that coming into it, that they wouldn't be recognising that as well as they were?
It's something that I had thought, and we kind of discussed that in our pre-brief, that just to keep an eye on that space, and within the first probably 2 minutes, we recognised that, yep, the space needed to change, and adding an extra 5 yards just to give the players that extra space brought out more success.
Good. And for me, you know, somebody that's trying to help you and give you some feedback, it tells me that you recognised what you were doing. You recognised the need for that extra space for the players to get success. So I thought it was a positive thing. What else did you learn from that session?
I would say that I learned that by showing the girls exactly what I wanted at the start allowed me more opportunity to bring out different coaching styles. By using the command right at the beginning, throughout the 30 minutes, enabled me to bring out command, guided discovery, and question and answer. So I thought that the girls did a good job with that.
And that when we start to relate that to certain things, it shows how important it is. The methodology, our coaching methodology, how it ties into the different learning styles, isn't it? It's imperative. Sure. So well done on that. Now, what if I said to you, same session, 15-year-old boys?
Again, I think it would be important to go in there and demand what I want to see from the boys and use the command coaching style. I think I would give the boys maybe a little bit more freedom to express themselves I think that the boys are constantly working on their little tricks, so it'll allowing them more freedom to go in and express themselves to beat that defender.
Good. That change of pace. It's important to get that across, isn't it?
I think the intensity with the boys in that small area would be a lot greater.
Yeah, good mate, good. Okay, so moving forward, you've done well today. Let's talk about your action plan. What have you kind of got in your mind as your next steps? And I can sort of help you out with that as much as I can.
I think for me, moving on to that next level, looking to gain more mentorship, more guidance at the club level, working with more qualified coaches that have the experience. And if I can get that from the club environment, and even if I can get that from working in other environments, I think that's going to help me grow as a coach. Constantly learning, wanting to make myself better, and putting myself in those situations to test myself.
And did we really push you today, Carl? Were you outside of your comfort zone?
I think so, yeah. I don't usually work with girls, so working with the female players today really did push me, and it allowed me to see a different side of the game, and I could change my demeanor and a little bit with the players.
Good mate, good. Well, I think it's important we do that as coaches, because sometimes we just get in a rut, don't we? And
For sure.
we do what we're good at, or we think what we're good at, and if we don't challenge ourselves in these new environments and don't do what you're doing right now, self-reflecting, then we're never going to improve. So I would say to you, part of my suggestions to you would be to get yourself, talk to your technical director, and to see if you can get yourself some exposure to all the different age groups, male and female, right from the young ones right the way up.
Sure.
If it's once a month, get yourself in there and get exposed to these different age groups, and video yourself. I think right now you've got a great growth mindset, and sometimes you don't need people to sit there and tell you. Just go back and take a look at how you've done. But the key thing about self-reflection is positive. Think about the positive things as well as the things you're going to stop doing,
Right.
And the things you want to start doing. So it's all about that self-reflection and watching yourself.
Perfect.
Our pathways growing by the month with different courses being offered at Ontario Soccer, so I really encourage you to keep in contact with the coaching department here. Also look at NCCP, because they offer a variety of courses that are going to help you. But it was a pleasure, mate, and I'll pass these notes on to you afterwards. If there's any questions afterwards, we can
Perfect, thank you very
chat
much.
again.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Pleasure, mate.
Thank you, Mark.